The ice covers the northernmost region of the Earth year-round, harsh and frigid, yet equally beautiful with its snow-covered forests and vast expanses of white ice. With temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius, life still thrives day by day. Here, the lord of the Arctic realm, the polar bear, an apex predator, has ruled the wild world for millions of years. So, what has given this predator its strength? Join us as we explore the secrets of its perfect adaptation to the harsh environment, making it one of the strongest creatures on the planet. Don't miss the video. Polar bear, the lord of the Arctic. The polar bear is not an ordinary carnivore like its closest relatives, the black bear and the grizzly bear. Instead, it is the apex predator among bears, with over 90% of its diet consisting of meat. These bears are typically found along the Arctic Circle, surrounding the Arctic Ocean and other surrounding seas. Polar bears have evolved significantly to survive in frigid temperatures, traverse snowy landscapes, and hunt seals, their favorite prey. The fur of the polar bear is thick and contains air bubbles, which help keep it waterproof. A thick layer of fat, about 10 centimeters deep, provides essential energy during the winter. The bear's paws are covered in fur to keep them warm, have membranes for swimming, and sharp claws for breaking ice and hunting. Polar bears are remarkably agile when running, reaching speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour. When swimming, they can reach 10 kilometers per hour, and their long jumps can cover distances of 4 to 5 meters. They also easily float on the water's surface thanks to their thick layer of fat and can swim quickly using their broad front paws. Polar bears often dig dens to shelter from snowstorms and hibernate. During this time, their metabolic rate significantly decreases to conserve energy. These remarkable abilities enable polar bears to survive and thrive in an environment that few other species can endure. Polar bears primarily inhabit sea ice areas, including the Chukchi Sea, Beaufort Sea, and regions around the Arctic. They often reside on drifting ice, where they can easily search for food. The ice is not only their habitat, but also their main tool for hunting. Polar bears prefer areas with thick ice, as this facilitates the search for seals, their primary food source. Winters in the Arctic are usually long, with temperatures dropping below -30 degrees Celsius. Their thick fur helps them stay warm, while the thick layer of fat provides energy reserves. Their white color allows them to camouflage perfectly in the snow and ice, making them effective hunters. Polar bears are the largest land carnivores, weighing between 350 to 700 kilograms and measuring 2 to 3 meters in length. Males are typically larger than females, and their average lifespan in the wild is about 20 to 25 years. The fur of polar bears is not completely white. In fact, it is transparent and reflects light, giving them a white appearance when viewed from a distance. Polar bears are solitary animals, except during mating season and when mothers are raising cubs. They usually wander alone over vast areas in search of food, and each bear can occupy its own territory. In summer, when the ice melts, polar bears may travel hundreds of kilometers to find new ice. Seals are the preferred food of polar bears. They particularly enjoy eating the blubber and organs of seals. Only when they are very hungry do polar bears consume entire seals or other animals. During times of food scarcity, polar bears are skilled hunters. They often remain motionless in a cleverly disguised position, then glide silently over the ice. When they get close enough to their prey, they will spring forward quickly and kill it immediately. Polar bears are very patient. They can wait for hours at the mouth of a breathing hole, waiting for a seal to surface. When that happens, the bear will swat the seal and pull it out of the hole to eat. However, seals are slippery animals well adapted to escape polar bears, so bears are only successful in 1 or 2 out of 10 seal hunts, depending on the time of year and other factors related to the hunting process. One of the most unique qualities of polar bears is their highly developed sense of smell, which allows them to detect the scent of seals from a distance of 1.6 kilometers, or when buried under a meter of snow. Their eyesight and hearing are also as good as humans, helping them locate prey in the vast expanse of ice and snow. After finishing a meal, a bear will lick off any blood to clean its fur and dig a hole in the snow to sleep. In this frozen landscape, polar bears are the masters, so they do not need to be wary of any other animals. Sleep helps bears conserve energy, and they spend a significant amount of time doing so. Unlike some other bear species, polar bears do not undergo true hibernation. Instead, they experience a form of light hibernation. Polar bears can sleep continuously for several days, especially during extremely cold weather, but they will wake up to search for food when they feel hungry. Even while sleeping, they maintain a level of awareness, allowing them to quickly respond to threats. Polar bears will attack all living creatures within their territory, including walruses, caribou, and even humans if they come too close. In harsh weather conditions, male bears may even kill non-related cubs for food. Life in the Arctic is incredibly brutal. Female polar bears take about 5 to 6 years to reach maturity, while males take about 7 to 8 years. Polar bears typically give birth to 1 or 2 cubs, each weighing between 700 to 900 grams, and by the time they are 12 months old, they can follow their mother outside to hunt for food. After the hibernation period, the mother bear and her cubs prepare to leave the den and encounter the outside world. On the snowy surface, the cubs play joyfully, making up for the cramped days spent in the den. Female polar bears usually become pregnant in November and then give birth in their warm den. Despite not eating, the mother can still nurse her cubs throughout the winter months. By 4 months old, the cubs weigh about 12 kilos. When they first emerge from the den, the cubs only come out for a few minutes before returning inside to cuddle for warmth. Polar bear cubs typically stay with their mother for about 2 years before separating to lead independent lives. The current population of polar bears is estimated to be around 22,000 to 31,000 individuals. But they are facing serious threats, particularly from climate change. Climate change has led to the rapid melting of ice in the Arctic, reducing the habitat area that polar bears need to hunt seals, their primary food source. As the ice diminishes, seals also become scarce, making it increasingly difficult for polar bears to find food. Moreover, the shrinking of their habitat increases competition among bears, leading to stress and potentially aggressive behavior. Climate change not only affects food availability, but also impacts the health and reproductive capabilities of polar bears, resulting in a decline in population. Additionally, as polar bears are forced to seek food closer to human settlements due to habitat loss, the risk of conflict with people also rises. Therefore, conserving polar bears and their habitats is crucial, not only to ensure the survival of this species, but also to protect the Arctic ecosystem of which they are an integral part. So, what do you think about this gigantic predator? The polar bear is not only a symbol of strength and vitality in the Arctic environment, but also a warning about the challenges we face with climate change. Share your thoughts about this incredible creature, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with more fascinating information to come.